o'clock in the morning. We're going to have a very special guest on this one, on this Bushnell Carp Diaries. He likes his pineapple wangers and he likes his bangers. Guess who it is? We're fishing with the one, the only, Derek, the Don, Richard. We're going to Parr Lakes in Essex, Brentwood. Come on!
Hey James, how long have you been getting here?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, right. We've got 2 lakes to go and have a look at Parr Fisheries. You've got one with some big fish in it, up to 40 pounds.
Yep.
And the other one's a Runswater. Whichever one we decide to go on, we're going to get it on.
Yeah, we are.
And what we doing?
Getting on with it on.
Come on, let's go.
Right, we're on the front lake at Parr Lakes. We're here with Derek the Don, and I'm going to ask you what tactics you're using.
What tactics am I using? I'm using an amnesia stiff rig with a little mainline wafter on it, and it sinks nice and slow. Where we're fishing is quite it's an easy water. All right? It's not hard water. At the moment it's a little bit hot, so they're cruising about on the surface, and really we should be chasing them around with mixers and whatever. There's 2 lakes here. You've got this one, it's called the front lake, and down at the back there you've got it's a little bit smaller, the lake at the back, but similar sort of shape. It's got a spit running up the middle of it like this one has, and but there's bigger fish in that lake, but there's not so many. In this lake, it's full of fish. When I used to run the lake with Brentwood Angling, I used to catch fish out of the smaller fish out of the back lake and put them in the front lake. There's an awful lot of fish in here. There's a mighty big 90-pound catfish. I'd like to see you get hold of that.
Somewhere.
Yeah, it's in here.
In the deep.
If you want him, I think
catfish.
you've got to fish with a bit of truncheon, mate.
Is it true that you've got a book coming out?
Yep, in November we got a book coming out with Bounty Hunter Publications. It's called Get It On with the Don. Couldn't be anything else, could it?
It couldn't.
And that's all about my fishing from when I was your size right up to now. It's covered nearly 60 years of carp fishing.
That is a long time.
That's a long time, isn't it? Caught a lot of fish. Well, when I was your age, you couldn't even find a double-figured fish. They only come a few years later. There's lots of stories in there. There's stories in there about when I broke the Essex carp record. And it takes you right the way through my sea fishing, catching monster great big fish out of the sea, back onto the carp fishing. I couldn't put all the pictures in, there's just too many fish that I've caught throughout my life. And then right at the end, I've got my PB that I caught last year, and three PBs.
What are
I
they?
did one in
What weight are
France, one out in France. I'm not going to tell you because you've got to get the book, and then you find out. I had a nice one out in twice I broke my PB out in France. Then I come back and I caught a BP common. That was £44. I told you. Oh no! Right, and I had another big mirror as well. So I had 3 PBs in under 2 months.
That is really,
Come
really
on.
good.
Yeah, that was good.
Right, we're going to show you the rig later, and what I'm using is an IQD rig with a zig, and I'm using mixers and riser pellet spodding over the top.
What is your aim from this today?
To catch anything.
To catch any. Put it
Any
there.
size.
Put it there. That's what I like to hear. Somebody once said to me, right, what is your favourite fish? And I said, the next one. It has to be, doesn't it? Because I don't target fish as such. I just catch fish and enjoy catching fish. And that's what it's all about. And I like your style. You can't predict what is going to jump on the hook. There's some good carp in here. I think there's a 30-pounder in here. Plenty of 20s. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So you
Fingers
got a
crossed
sign?
we can get a bite. As you can see, the party has definitely started. I'm just going to tell you how the day's unfolded. So it's been very quiet, but it's been really, really hot. Not really good fishing conditions because the fish have been cruising on the surface. I've tried mixers and zigs, but they just weren't having it at all. But Dad's managed to sneak a really nice zip linear out. Well done, Dad. I've been chopping and changing to see if I can get a bite. I've had zigs, I've had bottom baits, IQD rigs, but now I'm leaving them at hinge stiff rigs to see if they'll get me a bite through the night and through the morning as well. The barbecue were amazing, and I had some lovely burgers and some sausages, all done by Derek. which was very nice. Thank you very, very much. They were very, very tasty. And I'm going to go through the night, see how that's going to play out. Hopefully, we'll get a fish to show you. Good morning. I'm just going to tell you what happened through the night. Derek caught 4 tench. He's a tench basher, but sadly, he lost a carp.
Yeah!
Jesus
Well
Christ.
done. Here we go. Just started filming. And where the monkeys, the old Don's away, and here we go. Look at that. It's like a torpedo. Definitely spawned out here. What you got to say about that, young'un?
I've just caught a lovely torpedo coming. Gave up a really nice scrap.
What about, what's his name? Whose rods was it on?
Yours?
Yeah! Go on, get it on. Are you getting it on with the Don?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. So that's that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's been happening then? You've been snoring all night. I heard him snoring. Have you seen that film, Finding Dory? Finding Snorri is, you know? Oh, 4 tench, lost the carp, and now we put this one on the bank. Weather's changed, settling in, it's been raining for a little while, but air pressure's dropped. Hopefully, I've got quite a bit of bait out there. We're going to start hauling, trawling, and we're not going to blank, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, should we put him down there?
Yeah.
Come on then. Woohoo! Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Are you one of the monkeys?
Good morning. I'm just going to tell you the news from the night. Derek caught 4 tench. He's a tench basher, but sadly he lost 1 carp, didn't you?
Yeah.
By some line in the bay.
Yeah, somebody had cast up into a tree and eventually the fish come off and I brought in probably 50 yards of line. So that's not good. You know, when you're fishing on these sort of lakes and you start fishing up against, like we're fishing up against the split, on the spit, and what you've got is you've got overhanging trees and things like that, and people, instead of clipping it up and gradually going in, they just blast it in there. Rig ends up in the tree, 50 yards of line hanging off the island. Not good. But anyway, we got it in, so that's all clear now.
Yeah. So now Derek's going to tell you what rig he's using and what bait he's using also.
Right, I'm using the old Essential Cell wafters. Alright, 18 mils. I'm trying to get round the smaller fish and the tench. I've got my ever faithful amnesia rig. That's 20 pound amnesia, and I normally tie that up with a loop up onto a swivel at this end, and as you can see I've got quite a large hook. I'm using a size 4 Maver barbed hook. Can't get them anymore, they've finished doing them, but very, very strong hook. When I go over to France I used these all the time, and touch wood, I've never ever had one straightened. They're quite a big hook. People say to me, you use big hooks. You know, I was doing a feature with Total Carp down on the lake, and I put that rig on, and 30 minutes later we landed a 30 pound common. So, and it was proper in the weed. But yeah, that's the rig I use most of the time now when I'm fishing these wafters. Obviously, when you cast them in and they hit the bottom, you know, like they give it that, and the stiffness of the amnesia pushes the bait away from the lead, and it very rarely tangles. I know a lot of people, you know, go on about fluorocarbons, but I've used this for years. The first time I heard about amnesia was from a good friend of mine, a guy called Johnny Meacham, and this was right back when the stiff rigs first started, and Stevie Alcott showed him this rig, and they used it on airfield and caught quite a lot of big fish on it. And it's I'm because of my age and everything else, I've been carp fishing a long time, and I like to try and keep it simple. And away we go. If you complicate things too much, then there's too many things that can go wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I've used blowback rigs. It all depends where you fish as well. You know, on somewhere like this, a big hook and a big boilie stops the tench. Well, it didn't last night. But on that rig, I was only using little 15mm hook mates. Really, you should be using 18mm waftlers.
To like stop getting the tench mithering you.
Well, I find one lake that I go to, right, it's got loads of bream in it, and this seems to slow the bream down. I still catch them, but not as many as what's, you know, I've known people on the lake in the night catch 14 bream. And I, using a rig, this rig, the most I've had out of there is probably 3 in the night. But normally when I start getting the fish like that, coming in and bothering me, the bream, I sometimes will move it off of the baited area that I'm fishing. Because one of the things with a lot of fish like bream, big bream, they shoal up together, and you know, large baited areas, they move in over the top of them and
feed on.
Yeah.
So just that simple edge can catch a fish just like Derek.
You enjoying that?
Yeah.
Getting on with the dawn. Right, I've got to watch out. Let's go around this one. That was a nice little take. Wasn't it?
Yep.
That's a single hook bait put amongst them. No bait at all. One single hook bait. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Here he goes. Look, he's got it between his legs and he is hanging on. Come on. Here we go. Still out there. We've got that away from the others. I dropped that in a bit charter. Right, it's gone under that rod, it's going under the bush. Put the tip right down in the water. That's it. Oh, that, right, stop. Don't read him anymore, because he is da-da-da. He is da-da-da. Da-da-da. Ooh, his muscles are going.
No, it's just like on the back of it.
Oh, it went on the back of his dorsal. Come on, baby. Oh, a little old come on. And it's the same one you caught before, isn't it? There we go. He's in there. High five. Down the side. On the edge. That's it. Let's have it. Oh, no, he ain't as big as I thought he was. But the old fire. 14 and on. There you go. Get it on.
Look at this awesome 14.5-pound bar of gold from Power Lake. Absolutely overwhelming with this.
Look at this, they're proper spawned out, these fish. Put up a fair old fight, didn't it?
Yep.
You happy with that?
Yep.
We just moved him down the lake because in this corner there's a few fish and we had to get him out of there off at the end of that point.
Hemmed in.
Well, not hemmed in, no, because your dad's the other side, but now we take the rods out, there ain't so many lines in the water, but down here there's bundles of fish, so hopefully he's going to get it on and get a wanger on
the banger.
Yeah. See you later, baked potato. As he disappears into the water. What do you have to say now when you turn to the dawn? Come on! Let's get it on.
Right, that move paid off because I've just caught this lovely tench. I'm really happy with it because at the start I went, I'd like to catch anything, any species I do, and this is a beautiful tench. I'm going to slip it back and see if I can catch a carp.
And you called Derek the tench basher?
Yeah, but he's caught 4 and I've caught 2.
Yeah, he's become the tent slayer now. The boot's on the other foot. Isn't it?
Right, another tench. I wish it were a carp, but I think Derek put me in this swim so I can catch all the tench and he can catch all the carp. Hopefully, the next one is a carp. Right, I'm just going to tell you, I've moved up the bank from Derek. I'm in like this little bay area. I was in there, in between Derek and Dad. I wasn't getting any fish at all. And the fish just seem to be coming in this bay away from the angling pressure. So I've moved up and I've caught fish, but not the right species. I've been catching tench and they've been showing all the time, and we don't know if they're eating naturals. We just haven't cracked the code yet. And wafters has seemed to do the trick here in this bay, so that's what I've been catching the tench on, and hopefully I can get a carp. I was sleeping and it ripped road off, and I mean it screamed off with this lovely comment on the end. I'm really happy because it's a carp, and I'm going to put my rod back out and see if I can catch another.
Come on, get it on with the dawn. Here we are, what's the time? It's 25 to 2 in the morning. I've only been asleep, me and your dad have been talking. And guess what? I've just put one back next door. That rod off as well. We're the monkeys, let's get on it. Come on then, James. Get going, baby. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on with the don. Come on.
There you go, knit one, pearl one.
What's the other one? Going under the other one. Come on then. This time, baby. Come on. Get in there. water. Hey, little drop of water. So we've been here for the last couple of days down at Parr Lakes, just outside Brentwood.
Yep.
You caught a few fish. I know you've had a few on my rod, but it don't matter, does it? Right, and you had one last night on your rod, just after I had one on my rod. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
What's the best part about it?
Everything.
Everything. Well, hey, number one ambassadors. Another one ambassador.
It screamed off like a carp bite.
Attention blow.
Stolen Dell's tench crown. It's an absolute disaster. I've taken Dell's tench crown. I've caught 5 tench, Dell's caught 4 tench. But this is a beautiful tench though. It's a lovely tench. It screamed off like a carp bite and I thought it was a carp, but this was on the end of it. A lovely nice tench. I'm gonna slip it back. Oh no, it's just gone bad to worse. I think Dell put me in tench bait. He said, oh, you'll be on the carp, but I think he wanted me to take his crown, and I've really done that because I've caught 6 tench now, and I'm going to slip this one back, get all the tench slime off my fingers, pack down, and head home.
You had a good time?
Yep, I've had a great time. It's a beautiful species though, tench. I'm just going to slip it back. But that is just beautiful. There you go. Thanks to Bill and Steve at Parr Lakes. I'm really happy it's a dream session, but mainly I'm thanking the Don himself because it's been an absolute dream session. To fish with him, it's an absolute pleasure. His book's coming out. I'm definitely going to get it. It's one to cherish, and it's been a great session. I've loved it, even though I've caught more tench and not that many carp. It's been really, really good.
Ooh, that's not common. Wants to have it, wants to party. You know what they say, it wants to party. Back. Hey.
Yes.
Get in there. High five. Low five. On the side. Yeah, we done it. Get it on with the Don.
Look at this awesome coming. Thanks to the guys at Parr Lakes, and thank you, Derek, for taking us down here. And we've smashed it up with tench and carp.
Yeah, plenty of fish.
Hopefully I can catch another one. If not, this is a great fish to end the session on. Remember, Dell's book's out in November. Get it on with the Don.
Come on. And we've done it. You just got it on with the Don. Come on. And then we've had a few of these little fellas.
Yep.
So it's what made it all worthwhile.
It has.
Until next time. Bye-boo.
Right, I'm just going to tell you a little important thing when you're packing down. Always leave your slings and your nets and your mats out so we can stop this fight against the KHV virus, the koi herpes virus. And the Environment Agency say get your mats, your nets and your slings out into the UV sunlight and get them blown dry. And if there's dip tanks there at your lake, use the dip tanks there. I've got these out so they're bone dry, and then I can put them away, and then it's ready for your next time going fishing.
What did you have last night?
A bleak.
A bleak? No, a barbecue! Cast your rod tip out this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he put his waders on and become Aquaman. Great! Oh, he's well alive, isn't it? What have you got to remember in November?
Bonfire night.
No. There's a new book coming out and it's called Get It On with the Dawn. Wait. Hang on.
Fucking fierce.
That's certainly fight. Yeah, and I'm using on the bottom, later on the amnesia with the size 4 and a main line. What are these? Wafters. They're lovely. You like them, don't you? Yeah, man.
You're away. Go, man.
That's 10.
Yeah.
Oh. He didn't like me saying Wanger on the Wanger, did he?
Thank you for getting it on with me.